What's up guys, Javier from That Racing Channel. Welcome to TRC's first ever BMW build. We just picked up this 2023 G80 M3. It's one of 550 Yahari M Edition in Cinnabar Red. We're gonna be speccing this out and building the ultimate G80 M3. Then we're gonna put it to the test and make sure it's 100% TRC approved. But there's just one catch. We're gonna be giving it away to one of you. Starting today, anything you grab on our site, thatracingchannel.com, gets you entered for a chance to win this BMW M3. We're gonna be taking you guys along with us every step of the way as we build our dream BMW alongside our partners at MTech Performance. We're gonna be transforming this M3 into a TRC approved machine. So don't wait, head over to thatracingchannel.com. Anything you scoop on our site gets you entered for a chance to win. Let's get into the action. Here she is, boys. G80 M3, TRC's first BMW build. We just got to MTech Performance. This thing just came off the trailer. I'm speechless. This thing is freaking awesome. I mean, we've been around these things for a while, but TRC G80 M3, I couldn't be more stoked. I think Gordon's about ready to steal it from us.
How do you feel right now about this thing?
I'm just waiting for the camera to turn off, and I'm stealing it.
When we pulled up, he saw the color. Same color as his E30 BMW. He calls his dealer, hey, so I need to trade in my daily for an M3. Dude, look at this thing. You ready for this BMW journey, bro?
I'm ready. I'm ready. You get me every time. You made me drive an F-150, I buy an F-150, and now you're gonna make me drive an M3, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be buying an M3.
That's it, baby. What are friends for? The good influences in life, right?
Man,
God, look at this thing.
it's the perfect color.
For real? Normally, I'm not a red guy. I know you're a red guy. Everything you have is freaking red.
Red.
Evo, E30, I mean, dude.
Yeah.
But this color, so it's one of 500, like Yahari 50th anniversary edition, Cinnabar red. Originally, I guess it's like a throwback to the original, like the M colors, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is from an E30. One of 500, bro.
It's perfect for my garage. Like, it's an E30 color.
Like, all right, guys.
And I have an E30.
We're gonna have to cut the video here. We're gonna have to find another BMW.
Look, I already have the key. Like, it's meant to be.
What do we have here? Mr. Moose in the 8-second G80. What's up, bro? All right, how quickly can you make this thing go 8s?
Tonight.
Let's go. What's up, dude?
Good to see you.
You daily driving 8-second beast?
I legit daily drive it. People don't believe it.
I love it, dude.
Driving by R8 and I've been driving this. So.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. The G80's here, bro.
It is, man. Congrats. I like it. It's one of my favorite colors.
Dude, I was telling the guys, like, I'm not normally a red guy, but this is fire, dude. God, these cars are so freaking cool, man.
You look a little comfy in there.
I feel right at home. I really feel right at home.
Dude, check it out. One of 500 in 2023. So 2023 has like the wide, you know, kind of dash screen here.
Mom, if you're watching, you're gonna be a giveaway winner, okay?
Dude, it's got like carbon tips with like M exhaust. All that trunk space for the groceries. Ready to make some horsepowers in this thing?
Yes. Yes.
So these things are, yeah, I think what, 500 horsepower. It's an inline 6, twin turbo, 500 horsepower. This is xDrive, all-wheel drive, badass, you know, automatic 8 HP transmission. All right, guys, so I got to give a huge shout out to my boy Derek Butler. He helped us source this car. So he's at Wisconsin at Coons Ford. So they are a Ford dealer, but they move a ton of these things. So I did a bunch of searching for these things online. They're honestly everywhere, but the prices are all over the place. So guys, Derek is your man to go to for the G80s. He helped us find this one specifically. It's a little bit a harder one to find, obviously one of 500. So this Yahari 50th edition, Cinnabar red, super badass spec. But yeah, he usually has like 10 or 15 of these in stock at all times. He moves a ton of these things, so make sure to check him out. We're putting his info in the description here. But yeah, Moose, what do you think of this thing, man?
Man, I love it. This is honestly one of my favorite specs. I love the red jar edition. I mean, this car also, it already has the DRLs on it as well. It's got the laser headlights. It's got a pretty clean front lip on it. I think, honestly, Javier nailed it, and Derek definitely nailed it. This isn't like an easy trim to find, per se. A lot of times people go online and they go looking for these, and you find a lot of like the basic colors. You see a lot of Nardo gray, you see a lot of white, black, blue. like what I have, unfortunately. Now I want red. Me and Javier will probably trade. We're gonna trade the shop car for this car so I can have red. But no, man, it's an awesome spec. Congratulations on the car, man.
I'm ready to do this, be it. You got me hooked. You got me hooked, bro.
You're either gonna hate me or love me, so we'll find out soon.
You got me hooked. When we drove Paulie's car. We're gonna have to do a flashback to that video.
Yeah,
I
bro.
was hooked, dude.
Yeah.
And everybody in the comments was like, "Yo, TRC G80, TRC G80."
So much fun, bro.
Dude, this is gangster.
It is.
I'm not only super excited, so I've known Moose for probably over a decade. He's been on the channel forever. We've been friends for such a long time. So for us to be able to do a project together, not only is super cool, but to be our first BMW. This is the first TRC BMW.
Yeah, 100%.
And not only that, but we're gonna build this thing TRC spec, TRC approve it, put it through the paces, and then give it away to one of you guys. So that makes me even more excited.
Can I enter?
Your cousin's gonna try to win. Dude, so I'm ready to go on this journey, man.
Yeah, man. I'm super excited, bro.
Hell
it's
yeah.
gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna love
today we're gonna get some initial reactions. We're gonna let the team drive the car. We're gonna put this thing on the dyno, and then we're also gonna walk you guys through the modifications that we're gonna do to this thing. So we're gonna get this thing, we've already spec'd everything out with Moose, and he's got a tried and true setup. So we're gonna go over, you know, everything that we've chosen to modify in the car.
Well, I mean, before we get too deep, do you want to like walk around, learn the car a little bit, see the interior?
There's nobody
check out
better
how
to
do the
show
settings?
me than you. I know you know these things in and out, so yeah, let's check
man,
it out.
for sure. Let's
Yeah.
check it out.
Oh, it says BMW on it.
Yeah, and it records like if you crash or anything like that.
Dude, how about like a gap cam? Does it auto record? Can we set it up to auto record with a gap cam?
100%.
When it senses like me flooring it and I'm gapping Gordon's truck?
Probably send it to BMW after.
This is gonna be the F-150 gapper.
Where's
right
that
here.
truck at? You want to go on the back road?
I'm gonna make a quick hit. We'll do a launch. We'll each get a little launch in this thing before we strap it to the dyno. All right, so brake gas.
Yeah, brake, gas, and you're gonna wait until you see launch control active, which it doesn't. You can just release it and let it rip. I forgot how hard these cars punch even when they're stock. Still made my head hit the headrest.
Dude, for a stock car, that's gangster, dude.
Yeah, bro, I love these cars.
That's so much fun. Dude, it's crazy how this platform has just blown up, bro.
It is, man. Very
And
impressive
honestly,
cars.
I think it's super cool that we're gonna be doing this project together. I mean, so guys, why I chose Moose at MTech? I mean, obviously, not only have I known him, he's been a good friend for probably a decade, but you've built some crazy stuff, man. You guys have the record now for highest horsepower M4, like 1500, what? 1500-ish?
1520.
1520.
Yeah.
In an M4.
Nice clean graph, no alterations to the graph, smoothing on 5.
That's nutty,
We
bro.
could turn smoothing off and spike past 1550, but we kept it super legit.
1500 horsepower luxury sedan.
Yeah.
Let's just let that sink in. And then you were out there doing work at our invitational, no prep invitational, and our TRC no prep with the blue car.
Correct.
That's a shop car, right?
Yep.
That
Bring
thing
it.
makes what, 14?
Last time we actually made 1498 in that car.
And then Paulie's car.
Yeah, so Polly's car is
Makes
like
12.
the ultimate daily, 1200 wheel horsepower.
Hell
He
yeah.
drives the car every day. If he's not driving it, I give him my R8 and I'll drive it and steal it from him for a little.
All right, Gordy, you're up. You ready to fall in love?
I cannot guarantee that I will turn around and come back.
So drive it straight home.
to the F-150.
I didn't bring that.
Go trade it in.
All right, mash the brake pedal, mash the gas, and then.
Thing feels good
Right?
for a stock car.
For a stock car, bro. These things are so badass, dude. How much horsepower are we gonna add on this thing?
I say we need to put 500 on it.
I think we need to double it. In usual TRC fashion,
Yeah, we need
we
to
take
add.
a seriously badass and fast factory car, and we go, let's double the horsepower. Dude, this thing
we can find one of these.
You're so screwed.
Find one of these
You're
things.
so screwed, bro.
Damn it.
Well, sign and drive, baby.
Sign and
Go
drive.
ahead and sign right here. All right, guys. So this is him telling him, yeah, babe, we're gonna sell the daily.
He's telling her right now, look, she's smiling. She likes it.
Negotiations are happening right now.
Oh, there's the shoulder shrug.
Y'all talking about how y'all gonna get an M3?
I'm working out details.
I get it on Saturdays and Sundays. You get it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, guys, so we got our first impressions of the M3. This thing is badass, man. For a bone stock car, it's got balls. It's definitely got balls. So now before we begin to getting into explaining any of the modifications that we're gonna be doing, we're gonna put it on the SFL dyno, Dyno Jet dyno here, and get a baseline, see what it makes stock.
All right, so today we got Javier's giveaway M3 on the dyno. This is our Dyno Jet facility here at SFL Dyno. We dyno all of our cars that we build here. Once we're done building a car, we put it on the dyno, we tune it, and we make sure everything's up to par. Now that we have this car on the dyno, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the Dyno Jet. It's a 424 Lynx. It has a belt under these plates that you see here, and what this belt does is it links the front roller to the rear roller, so pretty much we can dyno cars like these M3s. That way the front wheels and the back wheels are always spinning the same speed. In the case that they're not spinning the same speed, you can break the transfer case for a long list of cars, GTRs, Lamborghinis, Porsches. As you know, this car is more rear-wheel drive biased, so in the case it were to be in the air and you step on the gas and drive, the rear wheels will spin faster than the front.
All right, so these things make 500 at the crank. That's pretty stout.
It is.
That's pretty cool.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, dude. Bone stock car, pretty much 500 at the
production
tire,
floor.
and then 450 foot-pounds of torque.
Dragging on the street, I've been 11.2 stock. Like
Dang.
11.2 or 11.1 even, yeah.
Heck yeah. Moose, my man.
Abby, how's it going, bro?
So good to see you, dude.
Always a pleasure, man.
Always a pleasure, bro. So we're back here at MTech Performance with the TRC M3. I'm so freaking excited, man.
I've become numb to the builds of these, but I'm very excited for this one. I've been numb to the fact every time an ECU goes out, comes back from femto, and it's just like another day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you do a lot of these things.
I was actually like tracking yours, like where is it? Where is it? When is it coming?
Yes, man, we're about to have a lot of fun. So we got this thing here. We just got the ECU back, so let's go check it out. So this thing goes out to what? This thing goes out to Finland or something?
Yeah, so they're the godfathers of all this. So once you want to tune a BMW, any BMW that's produced in 2022 or newer, you have to take the ECU out, send it to a company called Femto in Finland. They perform the unlock, and then they perform the patch for boot mod, which we'll be tuning with, and they send the ECU back. Then you can tune the car. So they're like the godfathers. Nobody goes through anybody but Femto.
And it wasn't that bad. It took like 7 days or something.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
So they did their thing on it, and now we're gonna throw it back in this thing and then get it on the dyno.
Yep,
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
we had the idea before we tear into this thing, and we got a ton of plans with this single turbo fuel system, like you name it. We're gonna go through all the parts. We're gonna lay out all the parts here later in the episode. But before we do that, we're gonna see. I mean, these things can make really good power just with a basic tune, and you're gonna tune this thing.
100%. So we're gonna tune it now on 93, then we're gonna do an E50 blend and see what kind of horsepower it makes, and we're gonna leave the car in its stock format, stock parts, and just show the world what it can do with the tune.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna get this ECU installed. After we get the ECU installed and we do the dyno, we're also gonna go for some rips in this thing, and it should pick up a good bit of power. But stay tuned, we'll get this installed and make a couple rips in the dyno.
So one thing I want to say and I want to show everybody, if you ever get your ECU back from Femto and you go to put it in, a couple things that are very important. You always want to visually inspect your pins, make sure none of them are bent. And then the next thing is when you put these clips in, you want to hold the body here and then hold the clip with another hand. You're going to push down from the body all the way, and then you're going to bring the clip up as you're pushing down on the body. This is very important. A lot of people will put an ECU in their car, and that clip will seem as if it's connected all the way, but it's not, and then the car won't start. So the number one cause for that when you put an ECU back in is probably because these are improperly clipped. So you'd want to unclip them and then clip them back in.
Today on Moose's Tech Tips. All right, guys, we got the ECU back in the car. Let's fire it up. She's alive, baby.
First try.
Let's go. Step 1 of TRC M3 build. Check. Time to get this thing on the dyno. So these things are known to be super capable, even with just the factory ECU tune, stock turbos, maybe like a little E50 blend in there. They make a good bit of power. But of course, in TRC fashion, we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna turn this into a fully TRC approved beast for one of you guys to take home.
All right, so now that we have the ECU connected, we confirm that the car starts. The next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and register our vehicle with our boot mod license activation key. Registration completed.
Hell yeah.
So now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go to maps. We're gonna click here, request a custom map. And this is gonna be a multi-map. We're gonna go ahead and name this map 1 as 93 octane and map 2 as E50. And we're gonna set up where this has map switching on the fly. You'll be able to use your cruise control button. It'll take over the RPM gauge and you'll be able to select map 1 for 93 and map 2 for E50. So lastly is gonna be our map request details. And this car is stock. We're gonna go ahead and hit send request. Now that custom tune request sent over to your tuner.
Heck yeah. Ready to tune this thing?
Let's do it.
All right.
First file.
All right, we got the first pull here with the first file in it. 632, baby. It's pretty stout. First pull.
First file. It blew out. There's really not much adjustments to make. This file's been worked out for a long time. Shout out to GTP Tune Yerbal.
Makes this all possible for me to do these by myself now with the stage 1, stage 2 cars. Once we go single turbo, we're gonna let Yerbal take over the keyboard though.
Nice.
We can make a few little bit of adjustments here and we could straighten out this torque curve here and kind of get rid of that choppiness. Besides that, everything looks pretty solid.
Pump
93
gas,
octane.
stock cats, stock airboxes, completely stock.
That's freaking awesome.
These cars are wild.
That's freaking awesome. So can we pull up what it made stock? All right, so we got the bone stock comparison. Dude, that picked up some serious power with just the tune, bro. Look at the graph. Like, oh man.
Look at 6,700 RPM.
Yeah, dude.
Made 495 before, and now makes 631.
Yep.
Pretty much from 6 grand on.
130 horse.
Can't beat it.
Look at that, dude. These things are capable, dude.
Super capable. Let me take a look at that log. We'll get a revision in, and we'll go to E50.
Yeah, we ain't done yet. So we're gonna throw a little spicy E50 mix in this thing. Pick up a little bit more power. Not quite sure how much, but Moose said it makes a big difference. So let's get that going. All right, so you made a little change.
Yeah, so we went ahead and made our first revision. Just like before, we're gonna click on it, click the green button, make sure our ignition's on, and click flash.
That's so sick. Map comes via Wi-Fi, loads right there. Load it right through your phone. More horsepowers. Damn, son. 739, dude. Look at that graph. Bro.
Satisfied?
My man. That's crazy, dude. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
So tell me what you think, Javi. Almost 250 horsepower gain from stock. Pretty impressive, huh?
Dude, honestly, I'm blown away.
And it's 95 degrees in the dyno room right
I'm
now.
blown away. Dude, that's
If
crazy.
it was cooler, it'd probably make a little bit more.
That's wild, bro.
So now what do we do? Do we tear it apart or do we drive it?
No, we gotta go test this thing, bro.
Let's go.
We
rip it
gotta
out,
go
man.
test this thing.
Let's do it.
Time to take this thing for some rips. Stock, it has balls, but 240, 50 horsepower.
Should be a new car.
That should be a new car. That don't lie. All right, ready to do this thing.
Let's do it, man.
All right, boys.
You ready?
First rips.
You look nervous.
Almost 250 horsepower up. I'm excited.
Insane.
I'm excited, dude. Still already feels peppy. Oh, god damn!
Let's do a dead stop hit.
First gear?
Activate anti-lag, yeah.
There we go. Bro.
It's insane.
Dude, this thing got squirrely at first.
It's crazy how fast it is when it's quiet. I've never actually been in one making power this quiet.
That's gangster.
Such a cool feature, right?
Oh my god.
And you still got all the daily creature comforts that anybody would want. AC
And
never turned off.
Barely get, there's like a little curve back there and you can just feel this thing's just
Yep. And this
nimble,
car has
dude.
automatic cruise control, automatic steering. It has all the creature comforts of a real luxury car.
Wild.
It's the
dog.
definition of a luxury sport car in my eyes. Try first gear with anti-lag.
Okay. First gear.
This shit is insane.
Dude, this thing is nuts.
And the boost cut is actually cut down a little in first and second gear. You could actually turn it up and make it even more spicy.
Bro, I can't imagine this thing just making more power for like just like the perfect daily, dude. Like, like this is a really good power level.
Yeah,
But of course, we're gonna add more. We're gonna add more horsepowers.
it's only right.
TRC fashion, we're gonna add more horsepower, but have the option to change boost on the fly, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if somebody wants to turn it down, they can turn it down to this level.
Yep. We'll be able to set you up with maps just like you have now. You're in map 2. So with the Rev 2, we'll be able to set you up with multiple maps with different boost settings and different power levels.
Hell yeah. My
Switch it
man.
on the fly. All right.
You ready to tear into this thing?
I'm ready, man. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hell yeah, dude.
Let's cut her open.
All right, so we got all the parts laid out here. Lots of goodies, because we are not done yet. So we're not gonna give you the full rundown just yet, but in the next episode, we're gonna go over every detail of all the parts that we're installing, why we chose the parts we chose. Pretty excited, man.
I'm very excited.
You set us up with the right parts, the right partners for this
correct.
build.
So, I mean, we set you up with some of the best parts in the industry. First and foremost, boot mod. We have the Rev 2 board that's going to be controlling this car. Second will be our MTech Performance turbo kit. All of our turbo kits are paired with precision turbos. Today you have a 6870 Next Gen. We also have the CSF intake manifold, injector dynamics injectors, a lot of stuff from Red Horse. We have a lot of fittings, a lot of lines that come into play into these turbo kits. Your turbo kit is actually accumulated of 99 pieces. And I'd say 50–60% of it's all fittings and lines and things like that.
For sure.
So you'll see once it's all done, it's gonna be super nice. It's not gonna be any rubber hoses, zip ties, or anything like that. All AN steel braided lines to the wastegate and plumbing control will all be done with that.
Heck yeah. So this is just a little teaser for now. We're gonna be pretty much ending this episode here, but you can see what we're gonna be working with. In the next episode, we're gonna get this thing on the lift. We're gonna get it torn down. We're gonna start installing everything. Gonna get all these good bits on the car, make some more jam, because in TRC fashion, we're habitual line steppers, and this stock turbo power isn't good enough. We are making this thing fully TRC approved for the winner of this thing. We appreciate you guys tagging along. Catch you in the next one.